Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, DJ Tim Fly on the drive-by. You just reached the sports chamber, locked and loaded with my man, Big Bad Ace, Eric Ryans, and yours truly, DJ Tim Fly. Get ready for 60 minutes of action-packed sports phenomenal. Let's get it. What's up, Big E? How you doing, man?
What's going on, Big DJ Tim Fly on the drive-by? What's going on, Big? Hey, look. Hey, I'm just thankful for another day, man, another podcast and getting it in, man. What's going on with you? How you doing, man?
Man, you know, I'm telling you, man, God's so good. He ain't just good. He good and good. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
That Carolina talk, good and good.
That's right. Because we from down south. SOUSE, baby. That's what time it is. You know,
803.
That's right. So, man, I'm just excited to talk about some sports tonight. But I think first thing we need to talk about, the game get ready to get started, is the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets. Jets.
Oh man, we talking about the baddest of the baddest. and I ain't talking about a good bad.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Colts not a bad team.
Colts not a bad team. Colts not a bad team.
No, they're not a bad team at all. Their only problem, their Achilles heel, so to speak, is Wentz, but seems like he's trying to progress a little bit. But what do you think about that win that the Jets had last week against a pretty good team out of the Cincinnati Bengals?
You know what? I always say when you put two teams that's rivals, that's in the same division, if I'm not mistaken, they're in the same division. But when you got Oh, wow. Okay. I stand.
Jets in the AFC East.
Hey, listen.
And the Bengals in the AFC North.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Right. Okay. Get it right when you talk to me, buddy.
Hey, but see, when you they're basically rivals. They basically, when those two get
together. They're not. They're not rivals at all.
Well, Jets and Cincinnati, which they're not too close. And when I say rivals, I mean
they're not rivals. Just admit you messed up. They're not rivals. They're in the same conference.
Look, are they in the same conference?
Yes, but they're not in the same division.
Same conference. That's what I just said. Same conference, same division.
Well, it's being recorded.
Tomato.
No, it's a difference between the conference and the division.
Okay, we got
Remember, you're being recorded. So the names will be used against you in the court of law.
All right, they're in the same conference. We got it.
Yes.
When you're in the same conference, you're gonna go at it. You're gonna, matter of fact, you throw out the records. That actually shows right there where Cincinnati. I picked Cincinnati to win. I picked Cincinnati to beat them by 50 points.
Me too.
So that's what I said. When you got it, in the same division, anything can go,
But you know what the difference was, and why our pick probably didn't go as planned? The quarterback position. Last week, Zach Wilson didn't play. There was a 5th round draft pick that was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys and was released by the Dallas Cowboys. The New York Jets signed him 4 times and released him 4 times. 5th round draft pick, Mike White, played in the Senior Bowl, and Mike Moyock asked him a question. Mike Moyock asked him a question about the scheme on the defense and what's his favorite plays to call, and he told him to elaborate. And one thing I like about Mike White is not just a quarterback, he's a student of the game. Now, they're already trying to anoint him as the savior for the Jets, but I'm telling them to pump their brakes. They only won 1 game. It's funny how they're always anointing the white quarterback so quick. They had 1 or 2 good games, like Kyle Anderson had when Cam Newton was out for the Panthers. They anointed him as the next starter, and then as soon after they anointed him, his game went to crap. They cussed him too, and now he's playing with the Washington football team as a 3rd string. So let's pump the brakes on Mike White. He won 1 game. The team is playing better with him, but this might make it a better matchup tonight.
Okay. I mean, hey, listen, I'm actually going for the Colts. I think Colts are a better team. I know they're the better team. And like I said, any given Sunday, man, any team can show up. But guess what? I'm going with the Colts, man.
I think it's going to be a much better game. I think the Jets, Mike White, they play better with Mike White than they do Wilson. So it might be a much more competitive game. But I'm going to do like you do. Go with the most predictable team. Safe bet. I'm going to go with the Colts on this one too.
Let's look at this. So let's look at the Jets inactive. So I'm looking at Jets. They got Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Running back Tevin Coleman. Safety Gerard Wilson. Salina Laurent Duvernay Tardif, which he just got traded there. Wide receiver Corey Davis and defensive line Jonathan Marshall. Yeah,
well, Zach Wilson, the number one quarterback, is not playing. Joe Flacco just got traded there a couple weeks ago. Duvernay just got there. Corey Davis is one of the best receivers. He used to play for the Titans. So still, I think it might be it'll be a much better game than what it would have been if Zach Wilson was in there, because I believe they seem to have more confidence with Mike White last week, and they actually surprised the heck out of the Bengals with Mike White in there, because Mike White looks like he knows how to read a defense a little bit better than Zach Wilson, because he's been in the league, 4 or 5 years longer. So he has that experience under his belt.
So let me ask you this. So what's the hold up for like Flacco? I mean, he's just going in his third game that he's been with them, right?
No, he just got there last week. So remember,
second game.
This is his second stint. Stint.
I don't see. I guess what I'm asking is, when you're a veteran, so I haven't seen veterans. They come in.
Sir, I'm trying to answer your phone.
You got to know. You're trying to answer my phone.
Yeah, I'm trying to answer your phone. What I mean by that?
Answer my phone, then.
Yeah, you call me.
Hey, first of all, let me ring it first.
Yeah, hello. Hello.
Goodbye.
Yes, exactly. I'm trying to answer the phone when you call me.
Go ahead.
But then, you know what the hell I'm trying to say. As soon as I say hello, you won't give me a chance to talk. But get back to my point. The reason why Joe Flacco, whether he's a veteran or not, this is his second stint with the Jets. But remember, there was a different coach's system that he was under. He understood that coach's offensive system. Now, this is a new coach. He don't understand his scheme. Mike White is better equipped to play under that scheme because he knows it. He knows the plays.
Football is football.
Huh?
Football is football. That damn hike the ball. Hey, Z route, 120 out, go.
Well, that's every why I beat the hell out of you in Madden and coaching in real life and everything else. Because that's the way you think. Football is not football. There's a difference between Tim Bostic football and Aaron Ryan's football. Powder puff ball.
Aaron Ryan's. I want to meet him.
See, Tim Bostic got hard-nosed, smash mouth, bust in the mouth defense football. Eric Ryan's got powder puff, pink uniforms football. Not for breast cancer either.
Okay, yeah. Matter of fact, we're gonna hold off on that story, and I'm gonna tell the people how I used to take your lunch money when we were in high school, and used to carry my helmets and pads at the practice, and I was in 9th grade, you was in 12th grade. So we'll hold on that story.
Hey, fellas, that's funny how when people guilty, they use projection against you, because that's really what they did. And he gonna tell you about the hardest hit he ever got in his life when he was trying to put a tight end coming across the middle. He thought Ronnie Lott, he thought Sean Taylor, and he thought Ed Reed hit him at the same time.
Well, matter of fact, you said for yourself, I was Lawrence Taylor, and I was only in 9th grade, and you was a senior. Man, I ain't never seen Lawrence. Man, you play like Lawrence Taylor, man. Man, hey, let me take your helmet and shoulder pads after practice. Hey, you need water? I'll bring you the water during the game.
He's studying way too much to be telling the truth, right? Now, the girls used to be fighting to take my helmet off the damn field, but he pushed the damn girls on the ground, take my damn helmet, and had a soft cloth in his hand, polishing my damn helmet. And he was fighting the girls to keep from carrying my damn helmet. So we already know how to go.
All right, let's move on.
Crazy. All right. Well, okay. So I guess the next thing we talk about is your boy Aaron Rodgers. Wait. Let me ask you a question. What's your score prediction for the Colts and Jets?
All right, Colts and Jets. All right. I got 37-14.
Oh, you think Jets going to score that much, huh?
Colts.
All right, well, you think the Colts going to score that many points, huh? Now, I project the score is going to be much better than what you think. 24-17 Colts.
Okay.
All right.
Write that down.
24-17 Colts.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Now, let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers apparently falsified his statement. In other words, he lied through his teeth that he was vaccinated when the media asked him in August. And now, come to find out, he wasn't vaccinated. But then yet when they see him on video and film, he's in all his players' face with no mask on. Even when he's on the field, after the game, he's talking in the other players' face. He has strictly and definitely vehemently violated the NFL COVID violation. What do you think the NFL should do to him in the Green Bay Packers, or do you think any penalty should be involved?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the. I'm gonna look at this two sides of it. It's two sides of this, and I'm gonna look at it from both sides of it. All right. First of all, if it's a policy that's in place where he needs to be vaccinated and the NFL instilled that policy and he basically broke that policy by saying he was vaccinated. I mean, first of all, if he say he vaccinated so I guess they're going by word of mouth versus let me see your vaccination card.
Well, at first, that was the great Aaron Rodgers. They had no reason to check behind him, but when they found out he wasn't vaccinated, it made him look even worse.
Okay.
And then when they questioned him about it today, he looked like he was a deer in headlights trying to answer it.
Okay. So basically, let me finish up with my statement here. So, if it's a policy in place now, and if I'm a player in the NFL and it's required of us to get vaccinated, but then you got some people.
There's no requirement at this
no requirement. So there's no requirement. So okay, so it's no requirement, and you say he lied about it. Then if it's no requirement, then why will it be? Why should it be a punishment?
Because of the fact that
hot rod. Let me finish my statement.
Yeah.
All right. I said there was two sides to this, and I was going to answer from two sides of it. Okay. All right. First of all, okay. So if it doesn't really matter if he lied, I got it, or he didn't get it. And even it's no requirement, because guess what? Everybody else that's in the league, if it's no requirement, some people vaccinated, some people not. Evidently, it's not a big thing, because if it was, especially starting from your team, then they would have made it mandatory for everybody to get it. Because if you got people that's playing and it's basically, it's basically up to your discretion that you're vaccinated or you're not vaccinated. So what? I mean, then if you're not enforcing it, what difference does it make? Now I'm gonna look at the other side of it.
Now, I just made mention, excuse me, Mr. Big Bad Ace, I made mention for you to silence your phone a long time ago.
I did silence my phone. Actually, it got.
Yeah.
So let me say, it's on Bluetooth, and the Bluetooth came through my.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Let me take it off Bluetooth. How about that? Disconnect Bluetooth. Thank you.
Okay. Right.
So,
everybody know that's your mommy's calling you. She the only one gonna call you anyway. She the only one love you.
Mommy call me. Yes. I will get back with you.
All right, but finish up your
okay.
Statement.
So if it's no requirement, it really doesn't matter. Is that really he lied? I mean, did that really matter? Now I'll give you the second part of that. Second part is, now if I'm a player and I got vaccinated and I'm worrying about not only my health but my family and I'm being around these other players, then yes, he should have been vaccinated and he should have been fine. But guess what? It's no rule. It's almost like, and I'm gonna say this too. So you go get a flu shot. So basically, some people say, well, flu and COVID, two different things. But guess what? We don't worry about when people don't get flu shots. So now COVID, guess what? People, I think, actually, I don't think, but if you look back over time, more people died from the flu than COVID so far.
That's because flu been around a lot longer.
So, and what's the difference? So what?
Okay,
If you know it's been around, if I'm just making my statement. You ask me a question. I'm giving you
that, but you put me to sleep because what you
saying. All right, go ahead. Hey, listen, go ahead. On you.
They ain't really valid what you're saying. There are rules in place. There are protocols.
There's no rules.
Yes, there are. There are rules. Listen.
You told me it wasn't.
Let me teach you something. Just sit back and pay attention. Get your pen and paper ready.
Hold up. Let me rewind it.
You don't have to rewind it. Let me tell you what I'm trying to say to you.
I want everybody to hear that you just said it's not required.
It's not required to have the shots. But if you do not have the shots, you must wear a mask at all times, especially when you're around other people.
That's BS. Okay.
No. Listen. And the Ravens have been.
You're in a football game. I'm gonna let you talk. Right. You're in a football game, but yet.
Excuse me. Do you remember what happened to Dwayne? See, you still talking. Right. Do you remember what happened to Dwayne Haskins when he didn't wear his mask and he got fined and suspended for it? Then when he did it again, they cut him. Do you remember what happened to the quarterback of the Washington football team last year? They cut him. Now, do you remember what happened to the Bills when they violated that protocol? They fined them heavily. You remember what happened to the Ravens? They fined them heavily and threatened some draft picks. So if you're not vaccinated, that's your prerogative.
So is that still
but if you are not vaccinated, it is your responsibility to wear a mask around your friends.
I agree.
Your teammates and all those other people, because you not only put yourself as a quarterback in jeopardy by not wearing a mask, you put the rest of your teammates in jeopardy. You put your coaching staff in jeopardy. You put everybody you come in contact with in jeopardy. Now, also, yeah, you're the leader of the team. You're the quarterback. Now, if they want to hold everybody else responsible for having integrity, they damn sure better hold the quarterback responsible for telling the truth. What reason do you have to lie? Cam Newton didn't lie, and look at the scrutiny that he faced with Belichick. Kyrie Irving didn't lie. Look at how he's getting criticized. So how much more you didn't have the balls to tell the truth, whether you got vaccinated or not, that you should be scrutinized, fined, and draft picks should not only be penalized from you, but also the Green Bay Packers should be fined. Okay? Because you're the great Aaron Rodgers. So all that drama that you created on the offseason, that might have been a lie too, because you lied about something as small as that. What else did you lie about? Because you being a diva, you don't want to be there? Oh, well, you got one more year on your contract, play the last year out, and go on down the road. So I think that Aaron Rodgers deserved to be suspended, because that's exactly what happened to Dwayne Haskins. And, of course, the better your playing position is, the better you play, the more of a rope they give you. BS. The people who play the best should have the largest accountability because they know better. He's the leader of that team and needed to be held responsible. What say you? Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think what he did was worse than Kyrie Irving not holding out and not playing? Or do you think Aaron Rodgers' line was worse?
Well, that's you're comparing apples to oranges.
No, it's not.
Yes, because Kyrie did not play. So
Kyrie he couldn't play because of the law that was in effect in New York City. He could not play because of that.
Right. So I can't compare.
That's the principal thing.
If you ask me a question, you're gonna let me. You done? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, listen, Kyrie. To me, that, like I said, that's apples versus oranges. Look, Kyrie basically he couldn't even suit up. If you so basically answer your question, what Aaron Rodgers did is actually worse because, like you said, you got to understand, man. These NFL players, a lot of these guys, this is their livelihood, and basically they taking this serious this COVID-19 because even with the vaccination, and if you're not vaccinated, you're basically putting their family, you putting them in jeopardy, you putting their careers in jeopardy, you putting it's deeper than what it is. So to answer your question, what Aaron Rodgers did was worse than Kyrie Irving. To me, I don't even compare. I can't even compare that because Kyrie Irving is exercising his right to actually sit out, and he's not playing and saying, "Oh, I'm vaccinated, but I got vaccinated, but didn't get vaccinated and still playing." No, that's totally different. Let's move. Let's go.
And remember, they gave the NFL last year the opportunity whether they wanted to play or opt out. A lot of players opt out because they were being honest and saying they didn't want to take the shot. They wasn't ready. Now, Kyrie Irving is being persecuted because he's not ready and he's willing to sit down for what he believes in. Aaron Rodgers didn't have the balls to do that. Aaron Rodgers didn't have the balls to say, hey, you know what? I ain't vaccinated, but whatever comes along with it, I'll do the best I can to protect myself and my teammates.
I got you. I'm with you. All right, let's move on.
Okay,
right.
This drama going on with the Cleveland Browns with Baker Mayfield on Odell Beckham Jr. His daddy made a video a couple of days ago highlighting how Baker Mayfield is literally not passing the ball to Odell Beckham Jr., the best receiver on the field. What do you think about this whole situation?
Actually, I like it. I like what he did. I like that he's standing up for his son, because guess what? I have a son. I have kids. I have a son that played football, and guess what? I remember my son was playing. He was playing varsity, and clearly the best running back on the team. But because the coach was so old school, he didn't know how to use my son. And then they run this type of offense they were running that they didn't know how to use him. And basically they didn't want to really play him. So I the one coach, my son was just balling out, and the coach basically put him in the doghouse for no reason, just because he could, because he showed that he was right. And I basically wrote a long letter to all the coaches, directed to the head coach, and put a CC'd all the other coaches on it.
Yeah,
and let them know how I felt about it. Because if he's one of the best players on the team, you got him riding the bench because one of your coaches is in his feelings. Look,
exactly. And you and I know that I experienced that playing football when we were in high school. Now, that's nothing worse than being dejected when you know that you deserve to be the best. I thought football was about competition. It was about the best man being the best. Now, this is the kicker. The Cleveland Browns told Odell Beckham Jr. for the last 2 days, don't come to practice. Stay home. They're holding him responsible for what his daddy did.
Okay, yeah. Actually, I think it's a little deeper than that. We're not seeing what's really behind the scenes. We're only hearing hearsay. That's what, because you gotta think about it.
Look here, sir. You're talking to Mr. Football. I already did my research, and I got reliable sources. And what I'm telling you, they're holding him responsible because they think he had something to do with his daddy doing it. Now, they didn't say that when Tom Brady daddy spoke up about Belichick treating him like a little kid a couple months ago. They didn't say that when Tom Brady daddy said he was just ready to move on and march for free agency. They didn't say that when his wife Giselle speak up for so many times. They had a problem with Colin Kaepernick's girlfriend speaking up when she did. That's why Baltimore didn't pick him up. I think this is a polarizing thing. That anytime minority players have a relative that speaks out, they hold the player accountable. But if it's a Caucasian player who family members speak out, it's just from passion.
Listen. So I look at the whole picture. So you look at a quarter of it. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you look at a quarter. If I look at the whole, I can see the whole picture. See what's going on. You gotta understand what's the bigger picture and what's going on. See, Odell Beckham, yeah, he probably did have his daddy to do it, but guess what? He's trying to see. You know what he's saying? I want to trade. So instead of come out and make it seem like it's him and seem like he's the bad apple, he have his daddy do it. He really, what he's saying is, I want to be traded. I want to be. He don't want. So you got to understand. He has to be careful, because right now he hasn't. His numbers aren't there. He hasn't been. Like I say, he isn't getting targeted. He actually, to be honest, he's not fitting in that system right now. He's not.
Yes, that's BS.
No. Listen. Clearly. Oh, listen, man, you got to understand when you're wanted and when you're not wanted. And if you're not wanted, it's time to move on. Do not stay your welcome.
Says the guy who wrote a letter to the damn coach about his son.
Damn right.
Being a goddamn hypocrite.
And you damn right.
And what I'm saying to you, bullshit. Stop that politically correct stuff.
Like Coach Wilson.
Listen.
Damn right.
Listen.
All right.
Odell Beckham Jr. has not caused any problems on that team since he's been there. If anything, Odell was injured. Odell was injured a couple times, but is Baker Mayfield. You can look at the games. He literally is not throwing the damn ball to him, or he can't get it to him. They are literally not designing plays for the ball to get in his damn hands. Now, you can sit up here and play that politically correct bullshit all you want to, but I'm telling you, you're talking BS.
Do he fit in? Do he fit in that system? Is he clearly he's the odd man out?
No. Is he not problem.
Is he not odd man out?
Listen, no. Odell Beckham could fit any damn system.
Yes. Guess what?
The point is the damn quarterback and the offensive coordinator not scheming to get the ball to him. Should you not?
Just trying to move on.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Everyone see that.
Listen.
Why do you want to stay some way where you're not if Baker Mayfield is not getting him the ball and he's not being targeted? Actually, let me explain this to you. You
don't have to explain nothing to me.
Hold on. Let me give you
want to be there either.
Let me give you a little bit of knowledge about football because you don't know too much about football.
Okay, that's
funny.
First
of all, you got a person like OBJ that still has a lot of football in him. Guess what? He's been out hurt. He came back. The system, they basically saying, hey, OBJ is not our man. We want to work all the other guys. We're going to start throwing it in. Guess what? Let OBJ should be like, you know what? I'm not wanting to hear it anymore. It's time for me to move on.
He did that.
Move on. Listen,
okay. So explain to me why the
grievance. What do you want? Oh, they're not throwing him. Yeah, we understand that. Let him move on.
Okay,
what do you want to do? That's why he had his daddy to make the video.
Listen,
so he can basically demand a trade so it don't look like it's him.
Okay, all right. Can you fucking blame him?
I'm with him.
Okay.
I want him to leave. I want him to go to a team. Basically, I want him to get rejuvenated to get back to that. OBJ is OBJ. He can still do it. Guess what? But not at Cleveland. It's time to move on. That's
okay. All right. We're on the same page with that. But listen.
Oh, damn, I couldn't tell.
They're trying to label him as a damn cancer when he's been quiet. He hadn't been doing no diva shit that he did over the Giants. He ain't made no comments, but he can't control the action of his damn father. You're going to penalize him, but then you won't penalize Tom Brady. Now, this is another thing. That video was only made after he requested a trade before the trade deadline. But guess what? Cleveland said, hell no, we ain't trading you. You sit your ass down and play ball with us or you don't play at all. They deliberately not traded him. Now, if they traded him, that video probably would have never came out. And that's the thing. Who's the best receiver on that team?
Right now?
Period.
Landry.
Bullshit.
Landry. Hold on. You just said right now.
No, quit playing with semantics. Who's the best receiver, pound for pound, on that damn team?
Jarvis Landry.
All right. You go ahead and continue to be a puppet in the damn media system.
Hey, man.
You already know Odell Beckham Jr., the best damn receiver on that team.
Right now.
Okay. Well, then, anyway, Jarvis Landry was out. He was injured for a couple games, too. So his numbers ain't all the way up. But you acting like goddamn Mayfield, Tom Brady or some damn body. Okay. He just started playing pretty average, even keel as of late. He ain't no above average quarterback. So the point is that if you running that damn team,
talking about OBJ right now, Cleveland Browns.
You know what? You being an ass.
Well, I'm being what you
Anybody with any damn sense will tell you the damn team would thrive if they put Odell Beckham Jr. in that damn system like they supposed to. And then on top of that, when they didn't play last year,
trying to fit a square into a circle. If it's not working, why are you trying to keep fitting it in there?
All right, we already passed that. I'm not arguing that point. What I am saying to you is, why the hell should you scrutinize him and punish him and make him stay home when you don't make no other players stay home? What did their family members do?
Tim.
All right.
See, first of all, so now we got to back it up. See, now I got to break it down to you. Understand life. See, sometimes life. See.
Really.
When it's time for you to leave and to move on, and you see, he wants to move on. That's why the video was made.
So why the hell they just won't cut him, trade him, or release him?
And they listen. That's
Why?
Ask them. I don't know.
Okay, it's a game they're playing with him. It's a power game because any other quarterback or anybody else want to leave, they give them what the hell they want, don't they?
You're right.
Yes.
So I'm gonna spin this off of this topic. You know what I'm gonna spin off of that? So who you think won the trade between Cleveland and New York Giants with OBJ? Who came out on top on that? Since we talking about it.
If you really want to be honest, at this point, neither one of them did. The Giants ain't playing worth a damn.
Right.
And Cleveland, they look better without him. Because last year, before he got injured, he was playing his butt off. But the problem is Mayfield played pedestrian last year and couldn't get him the ball. But then that running game and that defense was responsible for most of those wins.
Since we on Cleveland, so basically, Baker Mayfield, it's almost like trying to get OBJ the ball. It's easier for him to spread it around to focus on OBJ. I don't know why, but that's what I saw. Spread it around, not freeze somebody out. It's all right to spread it around. That don't mean you ought to freeze him out. You're not throwing the ball to him at all. He got the pass targeted at him. One pass targeted at him last game. The game before that, 2. You mean tell me what are you doing? Right. All right, let's move on. Let's go to power rankings, man. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start off with the power rankings of the NFL. So we're gonna start with let's see who we got. So we start off number 10. Man, they got your favorite team, Los Angeles Chargers, at 4-2 at number 10. Mm-hmm. Think about it. Do you think that's good? Let's just run them all down, then we'll talk about it. Okay, number 10, Los Angeles Chargers. Number 9, Tennessee Titans sitting at 5-2. Baltimore Ravens, number 8, 5-2. Number 7, Cincinnati Bengals, 5-2. Dallas Cowboys, number 6. What? Sitting at 5-1. We at number 6. Okay. That won't be for look. Number 5, Buffalo Bills sitting at 4-2. Green Bay, number 4. Number 4 is Green Bay Packers, 6-1. Number 3, Los Angeles Rams, 6-1. Tampa Bay Buccaneers is number 2, sitting at 6-1. And number 1 slot, we got Arizona Cardinals. That can't be right because they just lost. They got them. Don't matter. Ain't no team undefeated, Eric. No team is undefeated. Okay, I think you didn't understand what I just said. You said they number 1, but they just lost. That don't mean they still can't be ranked number 1. They only lost 1 game. Right. No, they still had them at 7-0. Now, what you say Green Bay Packers record is? So you got Green Bay Packers, which sitting, if I'm not mistaken, they're sitting at number 4 at 6-1. Okay. So you and got the Rams 4 and Dallas Cowboys at number 6 with the same. Hold on for a minute. What's the Los Angeles Rams? What's their record? Oh, you got them. They're number 3, and they're sitting at 6-1. Okay. And Tampa Bay is what? They're number 2, 6-1. No, Tampa Bay got 2 losses. Okay, then this is okay. Sorry about that. Tampa Bay sitting at 6-2. Yep, because they just lost. Okay, and Arizona is 7-1, right? So this hasn't been updated. Well, it has to be updated because it just came out today for Week 9 power rankings, right? Correct. Okay, so how's it not updated? I just think it's first of all, let me explain to you. Football again. If it was updated, they would actually have the updated correct win and loss column, which they do. You don't think the win and loss column is correct? After 8 weeks, Arizona lost. They're 7-1, sir. Some of these teams are 5-2 because they had buys. Fans, listen. This is why y'all listen, because you can listen. If Cardinals sitting at number 1 and they're 7-0, and we clearly know they already lost. You just told me they were 7-1. No, I didn't. Well, then you need to speak a little louder. Man, get the wax out. Okay, so they're telling me Washington football team fan, I'm gonna come. Matter of fact, Washington Redskin fan for you. So that's telling me that number 1, you pulled up the wrong damn week in the power rankings. No, sir. This is ESPN for today. This is what came out. Then
then that's right. Because remember, some of these teams had a bye already, sir. So it's only going to show 7 games for certain teams, and certain teams going to show 8 who hadn't had a bye yet. Let Mr. Football teach you something, young man.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. Now, Cowboys, you say they 5-1, right? They got to be 6. You sure they 5-1?
They got us at 5-1, which we're at 6-1.
Exactly. Okay, because they had a bye already. But what say you about this power ranking?
First of all, Cowboys, we're gonna go down. We're gonna actually. I think we're gonna be number. We should actually go to number 3. Cowboys number 3. Actually, to be honest, see, we win big time primetime games. Actually, to be honest, we need to be number 1. And actually, the only way. Actually, I'm gonna say it like this: Tampa Bay they'll be before us because they did beat us. Tampa Bay. It should be Tampa Bay, Dallas, then the Cardinals. That's how I look at it. Those are the 3.
Why?
First of all, Tampa Bay, they did beat us, so they're going to be before us. We'll give them that, but we definitely ahead of Cardinals. So that's what I'm going for. Rams.
Well, I'm willing to tell you. Go ahead, do your thing.
Oh, go ahead. I want to hear.
Go ahead. You got to go through your whole power ranking and explain to why you think what is what.
Well, I just gave you mine, man. So, Green Bay, I like Green Bay. You got Buffalo, but I mean that's for those. If I was to change anything, it would be those 3 right there. Like I said, I'll put Tampa. I'll put. I clearly think Tampa Bay is a really good team. I think Dallas. My Dallas Cowboys is number 2, and like I said, I only put Tampa Bay before us because they beat us already, and then I'll put the Cardinals.
Okay.
That was the only thing I'll change right there. Hey, don't take all day to read that, man.
Well, this is my thing. I think this power ranking, they full of crap. Okay, because the number 1 team should be the Arizona Cardinals. Let me tell you why. Because Arizona got beat by Green Bay, though, right?
Well, they have them, like I just told you, they have them at number 1.
Okay, I'm saying to you, let me go down the line. Let me go to 10 first.
Now, who's your number 1? That's it.
I'm gonna go down like I'm telling you.
Okay.
Okay. I really do think that right now, I think Tennessee should be at number 10. The Chargers should be at number 9. I would have ranked them a little higher, but they lost to New England this week. Then it should be Baltimore, because Baltimore had some easier schedule and some questionable games that they should have won. But they struggled against Detroit, Cincinnati, then Buffalo, because Buffalo, when they played certain teams, they lost the teams you expect them to win against, like Pittsburgh. Okay? But then when they played and when they won, they beat the hell out of teams. Then I think Tampa Bay should be number 5, because Tampa Bay got beat decisively by 2 good teams who they came up against, and they were picked as the winner, and they got the ass whipped. Because the Rams beat them, and New Orleans beat them. See, New Orleans not even in the top 10. Shit, so if the Saints beat you, and then the Rams beat you, you shouldn't be no damn number 2 or 3. So I think I put Tampa Bay at 5. I put Green Bay at number 4. Because Green Bay did beat Arizona. All right, but they lost to and see, I got to give them respect too. They lost to the New Orleans Saints, just like Tampa Bay did. You see what I'm saying? And New Orleans Saints beat the hell out of Green Bay week 1. All right. Then the Rams, because the Rams, they got a tougher schedule. They're in the NFC West. And the next team is Dallas. All right. The reason why I give the edge out to Arizona, because Dallas in an easier division.
So where are you putting Dallas?
Number 2. Dallas is number 2 because they're in an easier division and they played a softer schedule than Arizona did with the NFC West. Okay, so I'm still leaving. My number is Chargers at 10, Tennessee at 9, which that's going to be short-lived, if they can't find a running back replacing Derrick Henry. Baltimore at 8, Cincinnati at 7, 6 for Buffalo, 5 for Tampa, 4 for Green Bay, 3 for the Rams, 2 for Dallas, and number 1 for the Cardinals. They still rank number 1 in my book.
So you think Cardinals? See, I'm not gonna put Cardinals number 1 because
of course you wouldn't. You're a Cowboy fan.
And you damn right. And you damn right. Listen, Cardinals, they proved that in a prime. See, they're not proving yet. That's why it showed when they played on a primetime Thursday night that they couldn't win.
What the hell are you talking about? Look at the teams they beat convincingly. What the hell are you talking about? Who'd y'all beat?
Listen, all I gotta say is from now on, watch whenever they play on a prime. If they got prime, they're playing prime time. Hey, listen, listen. Just look at the records. Let's do it. How about that?
All right, tell me who y'all played this year. Week 1, Tampa. Go over. Tell me who you played. Cowboys schedule.
I don't have their schedule up.
If you're going to run your damn mouth, you should talk with some facts instead of having that emotional damn opinionated, loaded question answer like Cowboys always damn do.
I'm just telling you about Cardinals.
I'm telling you, you full of shit. Okay? Let me tell you what the deal is. All right? All right. Now, let's get down to it. Week 1. Okay? Let's see. Cowboys.
Yep, fans.
Cowboys lost to the Buccaneers. They played the Buccaneers. They played the Chargers. 2 good games. But the Eagles, they beat the Eagles, which is an easy game. Panthers, they playing pedestrian that now, even though they played a good game that game. They playing the Giants, right? And you playing Patriots. Patriots playing a little better, but they're still 500 team. They're playing Vikings. Vikings still in the middle of the road. They play the Broncos. Broncos have descended. Okay? Well, they haven't played the Broncos. They're playing the Broncos now. Okay, so that's who they played so far. All right, let's talk about who Arizona played. Okay? We talked about this last week with Arizona Cardinals. Okay? So if you're going to talk with some damn facts in mind. You know, don't be all emotional because it's your damn team and you're wrong as hell. Okay? Let's talk about who the Arizona Cardinals have played so far this year. Okay? All right. Week 1. The Cardinals beat the Titans. The Cardinals beat the Titans 38-13. The Cardinals beat the Vikings. Okay, they beat the Jaguars. So the Jaguars was the first soft team they played. Then they played the Rams. They beat the Rams. Okay? They played against a tough game against the Cardinals. Against the 49ers. They beat that game. That's a rival game. They beat the hell out of the Browns. Another good contender. Okay? They beat the Texans, and they lost against the Packers by 3. And that's the first game they lost. So who had the toughest schedule at that point in time? The Cowboys or the Cardinals? And you tell me why they rank number 1 or not.
It's the Cowboys.
Bullshit.
Not the schedule.
Right. Whatever. Okay? So that's your opinion. Even though your opinion is delusional, we'll let you stick with that, okay? So let's just move on. Let's talk about the matchups this week, man.
All right. So the matchups we got this week. Oh, see who we got. Who you got on the matchups?
Let's go. You tell me.
You tell me. So I got
no, let's go over each team. Come on.
All right, so far, so we got but yeah, we have in the meantime, let's go and take a quick let's take a quick we gotta pay the bills, man. We're gonna give a shout out to Elite Athletic Performance. We got to pay the bills, man. They sponsoring us tonight. Elite Athletic Performance. Don't be average. Be elite. Elite athletic performance. Yeah.
Okay, and this show is also sponsored by Cheapskate Sports Apparel. With prices so low that it'd be a shame for a cheapskate not to buy it from us. All right, here we go. Okay, let's look at the matchups. Okay. All right.
So we got week 9. Week 9, right?
Week 9, Giants against the Raiders. Tell me who you think gonna win and why.
Giants versus the Raiders. Oh man, listen. Matter of fact, my score is gonna be Giants. It's gonna be the Raiders over the Giants, 35-3. My man, what's the offensive coordinator, Jason Garrett. He gonna tap out this week.
Yeah, because he a former Cowboy.
He gonna tap out. He's like, man, I want to go back and join the Cowboys. He gonna be begging Jerry Jones to bring him back.
Why?
Why? He want to be a winner, man.
Whatever.
Listen, 35-3. I got the Raiders over the Jets. Raiders over the Giants.
All right, I'm gonna pick of course, Vegas want to win the game too. I don't think it's gonna be 35-3. The score might be 27-14. Vegas, the Raiders.
Okay.
All right, next matchup is Falcons versus the Saints.
Falcons versus the Saints. Hey, you know what? So Winston just went out, but they did win that game without Winston. And he went out, I think he went out in the first half. So, and they still won that game, but I got to give it to their defense. So I'm definitely going with Saints over Falcons.
So you telling me that offense is going to be the same way with no Taysom Hill, no Jameis Winston? Trevor Simeon's going to pull that win out?
21-10 Saints.
All right. I think in this situation, I'm going to go out on a limb with this one. The Saints do have a good running game, and they do have a good defense. But I think with them not having a notable quarterback there, Atlanta might pull this one out. Falcons might win this game 17-14.
You ever heard that saying, I want to go to Atlanta because you say if I go to Cowboys, they win too much. They beat you too much. Oh, I want to go to Redskins. Well, they don't win at all.
What the hell you ever say that about the Cowboys? You delusional as hell.
I go to Falcons. Well, they don't beat you. You can't. Hey, excuse me if I messed that up, but I'm close enough.
Yeah, whatever. All right, next game: Buffalo versus the Jags. The Bills versus the Jags.
Oh man, you know what? I think you know what? The Jags are gonna definitely take a loss versus Buffalo because guess what? My man Urban Meyer, he out there doing his thing outside. He's definitely not focused about football. He got an extramarital affairs and all kind of stuff going on. And guess what? I don't like joke about stuff like that, but it is what it is. But hey, I definitely going with Buffalo.
Well, let me give you a little hint. If extramaritals, what's the score?
40-10.
Okay. Buffalo. Now, if extramarital affairs was a precursor for whether teams win or lose in the NFL, every damn team would be 0-0 or 0-17. Hey. So what the hell are you talking about?
Hey, they gotta have some fun with it. He out there. Okay. Hey, the girlfriend live down not too far from down the street from him.
Right, but Bill's gonna beat the hell out of the Jags, 42-6. All right, the next one is Cleveland Browns against the Bengals.
So you saying you got Buffalo on that one?
Buffalo 42-6.
Okay.
Against the Jags. Now Cleveland Browns versus Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals at home. Now, to me, this is gonna be a straight.
This is gonna be this is gonna be a good game. This is gonna be a drag down, knockout fest. How you want?
Well, I don't think it will be. I think Cincinnati gonna beat the hell out of them because now since they got them problems, They got distractions with in the locker room with Odell Beckham and how they handling the situation. And Baker Mayfield is playing with a damn broken shoulder. They're gonna tear his ass up. Cincinnati gonna beat them up.
Listen, let me explain this to you.
Yeah, whatever.
Now you're gonna tell me this isn't a rival?
Yeah, it is, but it's a
rival. So
when right now Cincinnati is beat up. I mean, Cleveland is beat up.
Listen, I don't care. They beat up. You can throw the records out the window, because when a rival comes down to it, man, you're gonna see it. This is gonna be a good game. That's what I'm saying. As a matter of fact, Cincinnati and Cleveland. Matter of fact, I see 21-17. I'm gonna go with Cincinnati.
Okay, my score is gonna be 27-10, Cincinnati. All right, the next game is Patriots versus the Panthers. They're gonna be at Carolina.
I got Patriots. Patriots, and I got them. Man, they're scoring 32-24. 32-24.
All right, I'm picking New England to be Panthers 28-17. All right, next team going to be the Broncos in Dallas.
Broncos versus Dallas. All right, so I got that. Oh, man.
Now, is that coming back this game? Are you not sure?
I am positive. 42-7.
If it were me, I wouldn't bring Dak Prescott back for this game.
Well, actually, Dallas.
They don't have to.
Dak actually could have been. He was ready. To be honest, they knew it was Minnesota, but he's actually going to be back, because we're going to keep that stride going. That's why we're going to bring him back. We can't let him get too rusty. Listen, we got to keep that momentum going, and from there, you're going to see it.
Well, I think this is going to be an ass kicking to remember. The Cowboys are going to probably beat the hell out of them. My score is going to be 49-10.
Okay.
Cowboys. If Dak is playing.
Now, I'm also giving out bandwagon tickets. If you're going for Cowboys, I'm giving out bandwagon tickets. So you want to buy some bandwagon tickets?
No, I expect you to buy bandwagon tickets, because that's
no. You're a Washington football team. That's what you guys do. You jump on the bandwagon every year, because your team never do anything. So you got to jump on the bandwagon. So I'm giving you a chance to jump on our bandwagon. How about that? Listen, I'm not going to debate about this. Either you're going to jump on the bandwagon, or you're going to be sitting at home looking from your couch. How about that?
No, you ain't got to worry about me, buddy. If that game's somewhere on the East Coast, I'll be at that damn game. Best that.
You're going to be sitting on your couch wishing you would have jumped on that bandwagon when Eric gave you a chance. Now you tell me.
You're a damn fool. All right, so check it out. It's all right for you to be happy. I'm so happy you happy right now, because it's been some years since y'all seen this kind of happiness in y'all face.
You damn right.
And rightfully so. With all the misery that's surrounding that franchise, y'all deserve a little bit of happiness in the middle of the season, kind of like Tony Romo used to give you from September to November. But Dallas in December, the walls came tumbling down.
2021. So, let's talk about now. How about now?
Let's just see now. The next team is Vikings against the Ravens.
Vikings versus the Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens all day long. Actually, you know what? See, ever since the miracle catch in was Minnesota, and they played Ravens. That was the Ravens game, right?
Nope. See, you don't even know what the hell's going on.
Hey, the colors, man. I'm just
ain't no damn colors. They played against the Saints.
But anyway, I'm going for the Ravens.
It was the damn Vikings against the Saints.
Well, anyway.
Who was the quarterback?
Ravens.
No, who was the quarterback for Minnesota?
Ravens 37.
See, you don't know. That's why you can't answer the damn question.
Ravens 37-10 over the Vikings. How about
if
that?
You're going to bring up a damn miracle, a point, make sure you know the hell you're talking about. It was a damn Saints.
Kirk Cousins.
No, he was not. He was still with Washington. It was Case Keenum that was the damn quarterback.
That's what I just said. Case Keenum. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was. Hey,
same difference.
No, yeah, the only difference was the damn initials, CK. Other than that, your ass is wrong.
Same thing. Tomato.
Yeah, tomato. Spoken like a truly delusional Cowboys fan. All right. My score, Baltimore 27-21 Minnesota. All right.
Hey man, listen. Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop picking my team. You picking every game I got. You picking the same thing. You need to stop that, man. And you just like a Washington football team. You picking the same thing I'm picking. Listen, I know you want to be a winner. You want to be a winner, but you're not. Because you're a Washington football team fan. That Redskin helmet you got back there. Listen, you want to be. You got doggone. What's the jersey you got on? Baltimore Ravens. Lamar jersey on.
Lamar, you don't even know your damn players. Ray Lewis.
Well, it looked like Ray Lewis.
And I was at the damn Super Bowl this year in 2013 when they won the damn Super Bowl. What the hell are you talking about?
Look, I don't know what kind of jacket.
In San Francisco.
Well.
And believe you me, I can wear every damn team's uniform.
Picking everything.
Except the Cowgirls.
Picking everything I pick.
Do what?
Stop picking every damn team I'm picking.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Yeah, you can't even say anything. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, what's the next team?
You tell me. You the one running down the teams. Mr. Ray Lewis.
Okay. All right. You're funny. You're a funny dude.
Yes, I am. I know. Thank you. Yeah, give myself a hand clap.
For some crazy reason.
Come on, man. See, that's what happened when you let a Washington football fan take over, man. Come on, man. Reel it back in, man. Let's talk about the current events, man. Let's go a couple of current events.
Wait. Let's finish the matchup.
Okay, come on, man. We got it. I mean, what else? I mean, how many else matches we got? I mean,
shit. I'm hoping I got a damn teammate here, that can help me out if my damn computer locks up on me,
See, I just like a Washington football. Doggone, they put blame on other people. Computer lock. Come on now. Come on. So we got Denver and Dallas. We got Houston and Miami. How about Houston and Miami? What you got on that?
Oh shit. This game might win the end of the damn tie. The way both of them playing right now. I'll give the edge to Miami. 14-7.
Okay. So then we got Green Bay and Kansas City. What you got? Green Bay.
Well, no, Kansas City gonna win this game. Aaron Rodgers can't play this game. COVID. Damn right.
All right, Arizona, San Francisco.
Wait, give me a score, young man.
Yeah, I got Kansas City. At home. Matter of fact, they're gonna score 27-14.
Well, Kansas City, I think they're gonna win the game 24. Green Bay 13. Now, what's the next game?
I got Chicago and Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh gonna win that game.
Monday night.
Monday night football.
Prime time, baby.
That game's gonna be 17-6.
Prime time. And you used to be the prom king, but you the prom queen.
That game gonna be 17-6, Pittsburgh.
Okay. I got you. Hey, man, sometimes you smile, man. I'm like, really?
Sometimes you don't respond to ignorant shit either.
Hey, man, okay, that's it, man. I think we went over all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it, man. So let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Now, who's playing on Sunday night? Did it tell you who? Is that Green Bay and Kansas City?
Tennessee and Los Angeles Rams.
Who?
Tennessee and Los Angeles Rams. 6-2, Tennessee.
Well, you ain't win of all of them. So Tennessee.
And Los Angeles Rams.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one damn thing. Tennessee gonna get their ass whipped against the Rams.
I'm gonna disagree with that.
Derrick Henry's not in there. Now, unless they give AP that damn ball.
AP, they're gonna feed AP. They're gonna ride him.
Remember, you playing against that damn defense with Aaron Donald and Von Miller.
But is
Jalen Ramsey.
Is Von Miller?
Whole damn crew.
Von Miller gonna be ready?
It don't matter whether he ready. That defense was awesome before he played or not. The Rams gonna beat their ass.
Right, you're right.
The Rams gonna beat their ass 44-27.
44-27. 44-27. Okay. All right. I'm going Tennessee on this one. I'm going Tennessee. Matter of fact, close game, 24-21.
You ain't never been more wrong in your damn life.
Hey,
I see if Derrick Henry was there.
Hot Rod. This is my opinion. This is my pick. Don't the list. Right. I'm right. Go ahead now. All at me.
Okay, well, I tell you what, you've been wrong before, and you continue not to disappoint about being wrong again.
Listen, I'm right when I'm wrong. How about that? I'm right when I'm wrong. How about that?
Okay, don't worry. We'll talk about it Tuesday next time. Same bad time, same bad place.
Like,
and, with that being said, y'all make sure y'all have a good weekend this weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. Heart goes out to the family of Henry Ruggs and the person's family that was deceased. Folks, be responsible. Call a driver, call a Uber and Lyft if you feel that you can't drive. Don't think you can handle it. All right? Because life can end just like that, just that quick. All right? For the Sports Chamber, locked and loaded, you reach your boy, Big Bad Ace, Eric Ryan, and your boy DJ Tim Fly on the drive-by. Until next time.